Alright, where's the hype? This is Zion and I'm back in action, and today I want to talk about the news. Alright, and I'm so excited that my screen is bouncing. Alright, so this is the news for today, and we got some great news. We have the Gill Snapper's Cave, which is, well, basically Gill, uh, and many of us will start to need Gil. All right, so we need to focus on Gil because enhancements are coming our way, and enhancements basically make our units that are currently lackluster a lot better. So Gil is definitely a lot. I'm not exactly sure what will the currency be in the JP. I think you need like a million or a gillion, right, to be a gillionaire. Yeah, to kind of get the enhancements for each unit, and even for each unit there are different skills that you can enhance. So not too sure how that's gonna come. Next up, we have a new video. Wow, and I love that. I love how FFB is trying to engage with us, not just from a, yep, this is the news, but they're trying to interact with us in a very human way. They put a face to it, someone for us to love and hate, depending on whether we have pulled the heroes that we want or whether we have the game, the event that we want, right? So do check out their new video. The link is there. Remember to like and subscribe them, as well as well, hopefully me, if you like this video. All right, and next up, okay, we are going to talk about the featured summon. All right, and this week we have 3 units, and boy do they look exciting. All right, from what I've picked up, they are three very different units that we've gotten. They are not quite like what our other units that we have gotten recently are like. All right, so let's begin with Aiden. Right, kind of reminds me of Clay Aiken, if you know who Clay Aiken is. All right, he's a 3-star base, goes up to 5-star. I don't really have much information on him yet, but now his Trustmaster is pretty good. It's defense plus 40, spirit plus 35. Now that is quite the Trustmaster, especially for your healers, right? For your Riffias, for your Lucas, for your, well, anyone, Ishtola included. And his abilities, some of it, boost defense, chance to restore MP. Well, I hope that is for the entire team and not just for himself. He has Furious Rays, which is, well, basically reviving, which I assume is just the normal 30%, not the full raise, which is, well, kind of what he needs. And next up, he has Burst Heal, which is restore HP and boost random parameters. Now I don't quite like that. I don't like it when we have to rely on chance for something, because, well, you want to be in complete control, especially if you're going in for a boss battle like Gilgamesh Offensive or even much of the Ifrit, right? Alright, next up we have Zion. Alright, he kind of reminds me of my own in-game name, Zyron, but, well, he's a thief, and we haven't really seen a 6-star thief, so I'm really excited about this unit. He has a lot of HP, a bit of attack, 154, not as much as Randy's base attack, but we'll see. We'll see how all the items, equipment, and everything stack on him. His Trustmaster, his attack, magic, defense, spirit plus 15. I mean, that's okay. And it's an accessory. It's called Patches. And it's a chance of a random effect on self after receiving a physical or magic attack. Interesting. Once again, it's down to chance. I don't quite like that, but we'll see. Now, this is really interesting, okay? He has this ability called Waylay, which damages and steals items from all enemies. Now, if you haven't gotten the steel thief trophy from your trophies, to get your ruler's ring and ring of dominion, now this guy will help you on your way, right? He's gonna steal 5 people at one time for each battle. That's gonna be amazing. Master Thief, right? He boosts the drop rate of rare items from enemies. Well, I think this is in line with the event, which we will talk about in just a minute. And last but not least, Twist of Fate, which is a mirror positive status effects from an enemy on all allies and remove all its status effects. Interesting, 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 right? I kind of like this idea. I like this idea because it's a unique unit, like when Bards came out with a 6-star awakening, not everyone liked him, including myself, I have to say ashamedly. But now after FFB has gone on for about 3 or 4 more months, I've come to realize that the diversity of the units is so important, right? It's not just about the highest damage dealer and that's it. We need to find the different best units for each different role that they play. Like even between Y'shtola and Rifia, they are so different in what they are supposed to do. Y'shtola matches so well with a tank like Sissel, whereas Rifia works so well with a Noctis, because there's a full comeback, there's a full raise, and man, I could go on and on, right? But let's not lose sight of what we are talking about today. Last but not least, we have Frivia, Frivia, right? Um, Not that high HP, not as much attack, but she has kind of an attack and magic. Not too sure if it's a him or her, but we'll see. Now, but this, man, when I saw this news, I was shocked within me. Frivia's Needle, which does Ice Elemental, which is, well, depending, it could be a good or bad thing, but man, the stats: attack plus 92, magic plus 112. Wow. All right. If you have a unit called Ingus and you have upped his Trustmaster called Letters and Arms, man, this item is going to be amazing for it. All right. Especially for your mages. I've seen the forums. People are putting saying that this will be perfect for X-Dev. I also think that it will be good for Noctis and good for lightning people with hybrid damage and also requiring both attack and magic. So that is really interesting. I assume that this unit is a hybrid of some sort and requires both attack and magic, right? And his skills or featured abilities include Second Intention, damage one enemy. Now I'm quite interested in that because usually when they, well, I have a gut feeling this is a quite a high damage dealer, but and especially because it's only one enemy. Um, Now the standard currently, or the highest damage dealer currently, I think is cut through by Lunef, or Warp Break by Noctis. Now, I'm really interested to know whether there's an ignore defense of its unmitigated damage. So I'm looking out for that. He has Ice Age, reduce attack for all enemies, and boosts ice resistance for all allies. But I see that going to be important only in a very specific situation against an ice monster of some sort. Not too sure if that will be too important, but we'll see. There's also Frost Flower Blitz. Alright, deal ice damage and reduce ice resistance for one enemy. So overall, I'm not too sure about him, but I'm extremely excited about this Trustmaster. Okay, and his or her job is Spellblade. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. All right. And last but not least, we are going to talk about the event, and I'm really excited about it. It is obviously in line with Easter eggs, that kind of thing. Every year during the season, monsters all over the place drop metal eggs as if by magic, and rumor has it that the metal eggs are actually used to craft material and rare items. Okay, and so just a quick look through. All right, we should go into the vortex, and we can participate in the event, but also during the event, we can go into the world and get the magical metal eggs that will drop from monsters, and more eggs will be dropped as the story progresses. So Mysidia, which is the latest storyline, will clearly have the most eggs, and that means it's an added incentive for all of us who have energy right now to pursue the storyline and finish it as quickly as we can. So that is just a hint for all of you guys, F2P players or even pay to play players. Finish the story, finish it as quickly as you can so that you can join in on the event, get as many eggs as you can, because the items are interesting, very very interesting. Okay, so you can summon unique seasonal craftable materials, right? Interesting. Other valuable rewards will also be available, and you can see the 1% trust Moogle, which not too fond of. I wish it was a 5% one, but Metal Gigantuas, man, I do need that for my Orlando, okay? And Mega Sites as well for your Odin, all right? And these are the featured weapons, okay? And this is this knife, all right? So initially when I was thinking through it, I was thinking, man, this knife, 5 attack, dual wield, why would anyone need that? But boy, I've come to realize that this is a free item, first and foremost. Secondly, you will get to add your damage dealt to the enemy twice because it's dual wield. Now the function of dual wield is not just to add the base damage. That means like if your your Ling has a 200 base damage and you add on this second knife 5 attack and you put a venomous edge, and then maybe in total it'll be 300, right? Not only are you trying to add your base damage, but you are actually looking to see your damage output, which means Ling will hit twice the amount of times with dual wield, and that is not too bad, especially if you've just started the game, and obviously this is the um, beginner's equipment because it's right at the top. All right, next up, Icy Veins. Attack plus 18, magic plus 18, ice resist plus 10%. Now, I used to scoff at these resistance added boosts, alright? I even threw away some of my items. Man, I regretted it, okay? Especially for much of the Ifrit. I threw away some red rings and I regret it fully, alright? So please keep this item, okay? It's going to be important. I'm pretty sure there's going to be an ice monster sooner or later, and it's going to be in a trial somewhere, somehow, and you will regret it if you do not get this item, okay? Well, the attack and magic is 18 and it's an accessory, so that's pretty good. Next up, we have Cold Snap, immune to poison, attack magic 15%. Yes, 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 yes. Currently, hero rings and any ring below ruler's ring only gives 10% attack, but this is 15%. I am going for this. I'm not gonna let off until I get Cold Snap. Alright, last but not least, we have Black Bandana. It's a headgear, attack plus 12. Now that's pretty good. Defense plus 20 and immune to sleep. Now that is really great because currently we only have the tiger mask. So this is a good alternative, all right? And you can explore a town full of rare recipes, all right? So talk to Ffbe and Aiden in the town to get recipes, talk to the innkeeper for some recipes, and there's going to be a mysterious merchant, all right, who sells rare recipes and crafting materials. So try to find him on the map. I'm sure there'll be guides coming out. I will come out with a guide myself. I'll explore it. I'll let you guys know, and come back to the innkeeper during the second week. And now this is what we have been waiting for. Well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, right there, that blank screen there with all the sparkly things, those are enhancements, and boy will they make our units beautiful, absolutely beautiful, especially for rain, especially for Laswell. If you used to think they're lousy, they're gonna get boosts for for man, I don't know where to start. I don't know which enhancements will be available. I don't know which units will be available for these enhancements, but get it, all right? Just get it. And that is all from me today. And that It's amazing. I love it. I love how FFB have come up with this whole news, and that it's come at a time where we're having kind of a lull period, because for most of us we finished the oral site chosen, and man, it is such good timing. I love it, and I love that they're celebrating Easter. Man, I'm excited, guys, and I hope you are as well. Do like and subscribe and comment down below what you're excited about. For me personally, I'm excited most about the enhancements. The units are good. I will take a deeper look into them to see if I'll pull for them. There's a high chance I won't. As you can see, as a free-to-play player, I only have 3,540 lapis after this whole event. But man, let's have this Easter event and give it a go. All right. So that's all from me, Zyron.